a service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC News, and it's brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 members with business solutions since 1984. We've got a lot of business-related news this morning's podcast. First, a quick note. Turns out the reason that these movies have been failing to publish and we haven't been able to post them regularly is because one of these new video formats, and I don't know if it's MP4 or what, but it jams up the system. So I have to get around to updating the software. In the meantime, I guess we'll just be not using videos unless I'm sure they're Flash animation derived, and those seem to work fine. Anyway, on with the show. New York Lieutenant Governor Bob Duffy has offered his services to mediate the contract dispute between Wegmans and Teamsters Union 118. Both sides have accepted and will resume on October 11th. The union will not strike while these talks are going on. Duffy said he or his appointee will be available for either side if needed. He asked Wegmans and the Teamsters to finalize an agreement by the 15th. The Lieutenant Governor offered his services in part because no federal labor mediators are available because of the government shutdown. Local 118 represents about 900 Teamsters in the warehouse who work as drivers and as skilled tradesmen in Wegmans corporate headquarters. A high-tech battery maker is locating a pilot manufacturing line at Eastman Business Park. It'll bring more than 100 jobs to Rochester over the next 3 years. Governor Cuomo's office said the NOHMS Technologies plant will research and develop lithium-sulfur batteries. NOHMS, N-O-H-M-S, stands for Nanoscale Organic Hybrid Materials. It's partnering with the New York Battery and Energy Storage Technology Consortium. The state's putting $1.5 million of economic development funding into this project as part of its clean energy initiatives. Lithium-sulfur cells are a lighter weight and lower cost development of lithium-ion batteries, and it could well be the next direction of high-energy battery technology. The unexpected discovery of a live natural gas line delayed the start of demolition work on the Medley Center in Arundequoit. The town and developer Scott Conjal finally reached agreement last week to take down 3 dilapidated buildings along East Ridge Road on the fringes of the mall property. Work was supposed to start Thursday, but that is when the crews discovered the gas line to one of the buildings had never been disconnected. That's being dealt with. There will be a final meeting next week now to make sure there aren't any more surprises, and then the work is finally supposed to begin. Once it does, it'll be the first actual work on that site since the project was announced. Some visible work is getting underway downtown on the Sibley building. The new owners have already invested several $1 million on internal upgrades to the downtown Rochester icon, and now they are getting to work on the outside. That fencing in front of the building on Main Street is the first sign of work to restore the historic facade. Wind Development Vice President Joe Eddy said they're putting in new windows and awnings and restoring the window color scheme to the original bronze gold color they had in 1906. They'll also power wash the building and get rid of decades of urban grime. Inside, they are upgrading the 22 elevators and 10 escalators. It's a big building, plus the other mechanical systems. A new downtown daycare opens in there next month, and a renovation of the entrance and the historic Sibley's clock is also coming soon. Next year, the Boston-based company plans to start work on the residential conversion of the upper floors. There'll be a mix of both market rate and affordable housing units. The wind companies plan to invest some $200 million into the Sibley building over the next decade. An 18-year-old Greece teenager has been charged with first-degree assault for an attack on another 18-year-old at Barnard Park. Police found the victim unconscious in the park Wednesday and transported him to Strong. The victim regained consciousness and has been cooperating with police. Jacob Carey of Wildwood Drive has been arrested. The department says no further arrests are expected. A Wayne County man is in critical condition at Strong Memorial Hospital after firing shots inside his residence and then turning the gun on himself. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office said Richard Perkins was found inside the house with what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He was airlifted to Strong by Mercy Flight. Deputies went to his house on Route 414 in Galen after Perkins' brother called 911 and said his brother was shooting at people in the house. The department said Perkins was upset for some unexplained reason. Rochester is where and what it is because of the Genesee River, and every fall the city remembers its riverfront heritage through the River Romance Weekend. The River Romance is upon us, from Brooks Landing through Genesee Valley Park and the junction to the Erie Canal, down onto the falls and the gorge, and then on down to Charlotte. Events are taking place all along that river corridor, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There are heritage walking tours all along the way. There's a regatta, river cruises, and too many other events to mention. Most of them are free. The information is at the city website, cityofrochester.gov/riverromance, all one word. You'll find links to these and other stories to the left of the player window on your CNC News pages, and at the bottom of the page, links you can use to post news and information straight to us. The next news is as it happens, and updates are as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.